Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.Com. Today we're going to take a look at this etrailer XHD 2-inch RV mount non-binding tow bar for the Duncan base plates. Has a 10,500 pound gross towing weight capacity. Now this tow bar will let you tow your vehicle safely and securely behind your motorhome. The shank right here is what will slide into your 2-inch trailer hitch receiver on your RV, and there's no ball mount necessary. If you notice on the shank also, they have 2 hitch pinholes. They're about 2 inches apart. This will allow you to position this tow bar either closer to or further from your RV, depending on your application, without sacrificing any load capacity. You can see the pin and clip here. This is included to attach this to your hitch receiver. Also, there's no need for a high-low adapter on most setups because this adjustable head on this tow bar will tilt up or down 3 inches to keep your tow bar parallel with the road during towing. And the shank, if you notice back here, has this built-in 1.5 inch drop, or if you flip it over, 1.5 inch rise for additional height adjustability. The arms on these are telescoping self-supporting arms, make for a fast, easy hookup. The main feature is the self-supporting of the arm. Basically, these arms won't fall to the ground when they're unfolded. Some of your tow bar systems require you to try and balance both arms at the same time while trying to hook them up. These, you can put the arm in whatever position you want and it'll stay right there. Just to show you, if we lift up on this arm, and you get right there, you can let it go. Whoop, hold this down, it'll stay in that position. If you move it down a little bit, it'll stay just there. And again, if you want to raise it up some more, if you get up this high, you can see that it'll stay just like that. So they are self-supporting, very nice feature to have. They also offer full articulation, which means these arms could actually, this arm could be moved all the way out this way, this one all the way this way, so you'd have 180 degrees of articulation, which allows for a nice unlimited spread to fit your application when you're hooking these arms up. It is a self-aligning design. Basically, you just hook up and then you drive your RV forward. And then what happens when you do that, it'll pull these stainless steel inner arms out. They'll extend into a nice rigid tow-ready position. And then when you get far enough, you can hear that they'll automatically lock into place and you're all set up to ready to tow. They are a non-binding design, which allows for you to easily release your vehicle, even if it's on unlevel ground. They have these trigger releases right here, one on each arm, that when you push down on that trigger release, it'll release the arm, and you can move the arm even if they're under pressure. Just push that release down, and it'll release the arm. Very nice feature. Also, if you look on each arm, there's these integrated cable mounting clips. These will keep your included safety cables off the ground, prevent any dragging. And if you notice the cables, the whole length of the safety cable has a nice vinyl coating on it to protect it. And also on each end, they'll have these steel S-hooks with the spring-loaded latches here for added security. On this arm, you might notice the storage rod right here. This is a built-in storage rod. This will keep your coiled electrical cord in place and off the ground. Now the electrical cord is not included. You would have to supply that. But when you do plug in your electrical cord and you have the coil there and it stretches out, you don't want it hanging down and possibly dragging. So you can take the extra coils, pull this clip, put the extra coils up on this rod, put the clip in, it'll hold it up in place off the ground. Now this also offers a simple, secure storage alongside your motorhome. These arms can be folded together, and then they both swing to the left and lock into place on these holes right here. Swing to the right either way, or as I mentioned, you can swing one out this way, it locks in, this one all the way out here. So there's multiple ways of storing them. It does have an E-coat finish on it, provides a nice corrosion resistance. This part is made in the USA. This part number here is compatibility. It works with the Duncan base plates. As you can see, it will include these Duncan adapters and the hardware to install them. Application, this slides into a 2-inch by 2-inch trailer hitch receiver. Weight capacity on this is 10,500 pounds. Now, one note I do want to mention is we also sell a tow bar that's a SD version, and when you look at both of them, they almost look identical. But the main difference is the SD is a lower tow bar. It's about 6,000 pound capacity. This one is a 10,500 pound. And the reason they get the higher capacity is if you look at that stainless steel arm, It is going to be a larger diameter on this XHD compared to the SD version, so that's how they'll get the higher capacity. Now the weight on this whole tow bar is about 46 pounds. A few measurements. If we push these arms together so that they're straight ahead, and we measure from the hitch pin hole here at the end of the shank to the base plate pinhole, center to center, when they're straight ahead. When they're retracted like they are now, is going to measure 39¼ inches. If we extend those arms out all the way and they lock into place, and then measure from that hitch pin hole back here to that, it's going to be 51¾ inches. The distance from this hitch pin hole to where the shank starts to drop or rise, right about here, is going to be 5½ inches. And then from that hitch pin hole at the end of the shank to this vertical bolt in the head is about 12½ inches. It does come with this nice operator's manual that'll describe how all these parts go together and how it operates. But that should do it for the review on the etrailer XHD 2-inch RV mount non-binding tow bar for the Duncan base plates. Has a 10,500 pound gross towing weight capacity.